Video's never gonna get made. I've not recorded accidentally. I've had my mic muted accidentally. Hey, what's up and welcome you guys to the channel. Today I want to introduce you to a big change in Direct Contact that we've been long awaiting. And it's this right here. The update happened today at 5:59 a.m. We officially switched to Unreal Engine 5.3.2, and your keybinds can now be saved. This is huge because in the past we had to actually go through every single time we started the game up and either do one of two things. Just suck it up and get used to the default keybinds, or reset what you had before every single time we started the game, and that was a bit of a headache. And Ed understood that, so he went ahead and really pushed the button here to get this update done so that we can save our keybinds. And I'm going to go ahead and set mine for the last and final time. And I want you guys to come with me so you can either adopt what I've got going on or take it with a grain of salt and throw in the comments how you do it. So let's go ahead and jump into Direct Contact. All right, so here we are in Direct Contact. We're going to go ahead and press Escape, go down to Settings, and then Controls. And we can finally change these, and they're going to stay the way they are. I'm going to set up some of my stuff to my Stream Deck, especially my pedals as far as the communications. If you don't have a pedal, consider getting one. It doesn't have to be Elgato. I just like their ecosystem. There's some really cheap ones, like 20 bucks on Amazon. I'll throw a link to it down in the description. I highly recommend getting a pedal. It will change your life. First off, open chat. I'm totally fine with that being entered. It's on the other side of my keyboard. Pause menu being P. I'm cool with it. Game session info, I'm fine. Character customization, I'm fine. Air support menu being the plus. I am totally cool with that. Might set it up on my Stream Deck, but it's an easy button to find. I'm good keeping that the way it is. Drink water, that's another one that I am definitely going to make a button because I don't want to have to try to remember 4 is water. I would make it W, but obviously that has implications. Activate voice. This is something that I have set to F9 and F8. Reason being is I can easily press that with my foot pedals. I've got F8 on my left foot and I've got F9 on my right foot. So right now I'm talking over my radio, and if I wanted to switch to, just regular voice, I can hit my left foot pedal and that gets me off of the radio and onto voice. So I, again, super recommend foot pedals. They're a miracle. We're gonna go back to settings, controls. Voice settings being I. I'm totally cool with that. Adjust lean angle, I'm good. Thumb mouse button, I'm keeping that to my thumb buttons. Lean left, lean right, I have finally got it to these bad boys. So now I lean left or right with this, and it is so better. Incremental lean, Z and X. I don't really ever use incremental lean, so considering trying to not have it, but I'm gonna leave it for now. Maybe I'll find places to use it in Direct Contact. Haven't seen it in other games, so I'm gonna leave that. Free look, I'm gonna change that to left alt. Left alt by itself. If you've ever played Arma has that feature. Now they have where you can double tap it and like lock it into free look, but after playing a good deal of Arma now, it just feels good. Like it's ergonomic hitting that left alt by itself. So I'm gonna set it to that. Change firing mode. I have changed that to left control versus C. C is used in a lot of games for crouch, C for crouch, and left control, I've seen a few games using it to change your fire mode, and I do prefer that. So later on down the list, we're going to be changing crouch to C. Reload is R, I'm fine with that, obviously. Rangefinder Alt B, good with that. Rangefinder activate, middle mouse button, I'm good with that. Point aim, I have changed that to O. With having like over 300 hours now in Ready or Not, O as point aim is just ingrained in my noggin. That's what I'm going to switch to it for point aiming is O. Hold breath, sway, left shift, I'm good. Holster, H for holster, I'm cool with it. Weapon ready, I'm good with that stuff. Good with sprint, jump, interact, I'm good. Night vision, good. Throw explosive, good. Call intimidation, alt thumb mouse button. Calling out to people isn't something I really do in this game much. I got to get better at that. Eventually, I'm sure the game is going to punish you for that kind of stuff if you end up getting a ROE, like rules of engagement kind of thing. But as of right now, I don't really tell people to surrender. I know that's a bad juju, but oh well. I'm gonna leave that alt thumb mouse button. Shoulder tap, I'm gonna keep that. Tab, I'm keeping that for the HUD and healing. Tactical signs, I did change this to num, but I'm not seeing it do anything, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. So I'm just gonna leave it at numpad /. It was empty. You can leave that because I don't see it doing anything at this time. Cycle light brightness. I think I'm gonna make that. Can I do this? Control and numpad plus. I might like that. I'm gonna play around with it. Let's see. Prepare tap 6. I'm good. Direct tap 7. I'm good. Cancel tap 8. I'm good. And again, I'm probably going to make a lot of this buttons on my Stream Deck to kind of simplify it in my brain. Weapon switch, I'm good. Toggle lean check, I'm good. Crouching, C. Prone, I'm going to leave that V. I'm going to leave that V. That's what I've been running it, and honestly, I'm getting used to it, so I'm going to leave that. Toggle revive, insert. Self-revive is right on the D-pad. I'm good with that. And give up delete. I am good with that. All right, so now we're moving into weapon settings, and this is one that it can get a little complicated, at least for me, and it can be really hard to remember, at least when I'm playing. So this is another one that I'm probably going to move to my Stream Deck to kind of simplify it for my brain. We'll see what we do here. I'm going to look through these and see what I could maybe change. So yeah, now you can see as we do that, we can press J, and that'll cycle through our optics, which, I mean, I think that makes sense. I'm not going to argue about that much. I mean, you could get nitpicky to the point of making it, you know, you change every keybind for the sake of changing keybinds, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm fine with J. Let's see. Decrease cycle brightness, or decrease reticle brightness, Shift K. It's going to be greater than is decrease, and question mark or slash is the other way. So, all right, that'll work. That'll work in the interim. Once we get that map setting, I'm going to change that as well. Tactical light, Shift L. So we're gonna change this up. That's gonna be caps lock, and laser is going to be Q. Again, now that we've freed up those keys, we can. Oh, I'm sorry. Laser is going to be Q. I didn't mind the Shift K. And tactical light will be caps lock. Let's see. The laser's on. Yep. So now we got off, we got on, off, on. And our flashlight is caps lock. Then we got our lean. We're out. Nice. Okay, yeah, that feels, you know, that feels like other games that I've changed up my keybinds for. So that feels really good to finally have that and know that it's gonna stay. Flip magnifier, Alt C. I don't think we can do Alt scroll wheel. No, we can't. So I'm cool with Alt C. Sight adjustment zeroing. I don't do much with zeroing. I'm not doing much of the marksman stuff in direct contact. I do want to move into it, but I'm not right now. So I'm gonna leave all of that the way it is. Infrared mode, Alt L. Yeah, I'm fine with that too. I think that's everything. So I kind of changed this with you guys. So there's probably going to be some learning curve here of me getting used to it, learning, you know, if these keybinds work in DC like some other games. Every game has their own independent kind of stuff. So it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a figuring out. It's going to be a learning curve. And if things change, I'm going to let you guys know. I'm probably going to throw it in the community tab if I change up a lot of stuff. So subscribe so you get those notifications. So guys, while I was making this video, I was in a conversation with Ed about some of the settings, and while we were talking, I said, I want to tell the viewers something that's got you excited about direct contact. What can I tell them that's like, what's pulling you right now? What's your motivation? What's got you? And he sent me 3 voice messages because he couldn't put his passion into text. And in these voice messages, he talked about Unreal Engine 5.3.2 and the massive graphical changes that are happening. He's saying that the dreams that he has for the games can't be put on Unreal Engine 4, which is what every other game out pretty much is right now, is Unreal Engine 4. He said the dreams he has graphically, the dreams he has multiplayer, the dreams he has, you know, co-op PvE, they can't be achieved on 4. He's got to move into the biggest and greatest, which is 5.3.2 currently. And he also acknowledged that, you know, being on that cutting edge is going to bring about bugs because you're kind of on the front line. You're kind of hitting stuff that no other developer is hitting because they've been in the older Unreal Engine 4 and kind of figured that stuff out. They've got the playbook already. But when you're in Ed's position and you're on the cutting edge and you're kind of writing the playbook, you're going to run into bugs and they're going to have to be fought through. And so far, the bugs that I have seen in Direct Contact, Ed has fought through them. So when you get the game, which is going to be released on Steam December 13th, when you get it, if you see something, report it through the Discord. And right quick, I'm going to show you guys how that's done. When you're on the Discord, which I'm going to have linked down below, the Discord for Direct Contact, and also the Tactician's Toolbox, which is where, you know, we hang out. But the Direct Contact Discord, you're going to scroll down to the Direct Contact support. You're going to hit Open Ticket, and you're going to press Create Ticket. And from there, it's going to open up your own ticket here, and you can type out what you ran into. If you're a guy who records your gameplay all the time, you can also throw in, the clip of what happened. You can throw in, screenshots. That kind of stuff helps them a lot. So guys, I genuinely believe that Direct Contact will be a game for the people. I believe that this could be the next Arma. But with that comes the community. I feel if any game doesn't have a good community around it, it will fail. And so far what I'm seeing in the Discord is a very devout Milsim community, and if you're part of that, Direct Contact's for you. So guys, I hope you like this video. I hope you adopt some of my keybinds, and if you don't, I want to hear what your keybinds are down below. So I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Please be safe, stay happy, and peace out.